Hey everybody, this is Christopher Small with CMS Law Firm. We do estate planning, we do probate, we do it well. Thank you so much for being here and watching this video whenever you watch it or listening to it on your headphones. I'm excited to be here as always and talk to you about some estate planning. And today we're going to talk about the difference between estate planning and elder law because there are significant differences. Before we get there, if you have an estate planning question or a probate question or you need help or you just want to talk, you can go to estatemeeting.com, set up a time for us to chat. It's free, it's half an hour. You can do it over the phone or in person. I would love to talk to you, so just go to estatemeeting.com to make that happen. Now, the reason I want to talk about the difference between estate planning and elder law is because there are some significant differences and they sort of seem like the same thing, but if you need help with elder law and you call an estate planning attorney, sometimes they will try to help you even though they have no idea what they're doing. I'll give you a perfect example. I got a call today. I got a call and an email today. So I got a referral from someone that needed help. They have this is a guy does health insurance, and one of his clients has a adult child that has special needs, and this child has assets. They're trying to qualify for Medicaid, and these assets that they have are preventing them from doing that. So he reached out to me. He said, "Hey, I think, or they think, or we think, or whatever. We've heard that you can create a trust. You can move these assets over, and then you might be able to qualify for Medicaid." And he said, "Can you help me? Can you talk to these people, or can you tell me kind of what's going on? Can you give me the lay of the land?" And I emailed him back and I said, "Hey, this isn't okay." I said, "First of all, this is what I know about this, so I'm going to tell you this right now. But here's a disclaimer. If you turn the video off right after I say this, you're gonna be in big trouble. Okay, so don't just listen to this. Go do what I'm about to tell you. What I told this other guy to do. Go to do the same thing." So what I said was, "You're right. To qualify for Medicaid, you're gonna want to get rid of those assets. You are going to want to put them in a trust of some kind. It's gonna be an irrevocable trust, most likely. However, there's a 5-year look back. So you either want to get started or you want to make sure that you really do the right things so that you qualify." Okay. That's what I told him first. And then I said this, which I think is critically important. I said, Mr. Man, Mr. Sir, I, however, am not an elder law attorney. So what I'm telling you is just a general idea. I would highly suggest that you go and talk to someone that focuses on elder law to get this question asked. So even though there is a trust involved, this is not technically estate planning. It's not something that I deal with. It's not something that I have an expertise in. It's not something that I have knowledge of, so I don't do it, okay? And this is representative of the difference between elder law and estate planning. Estate planning, right, really covers you in a couple of different circumstances. Circumstance number one, if you are alive but incapacitated, okay? If you are in a car accident, or if you are in a coma, if you have Alzheimer's, okay? There are documents that can take care of you and protect you and name people that will take care of you and protect you if you're in that circumstance, right? We're talking about power of attorney, medical power of attorney, healthcare directive, okay? That's one part of estate planning. The other part of estate planning is, as you all know, or might have guessed, what happens after you die. Where does all your stuff go? How is it protected or not protected? There is some, I guess, asset protection potentially within estate planning, but not the kind that we're talking about with elder law. Elder law, on the other hand, only deals with when people are alive, and typically they have capacity most of the time. When we're talking about elder law, we're talking about guardianships. We're talking about Medicaid planning. We are probably talking about some other stuff that I don't even know about because I am not an elder law attorney. But I thought this was critically important to talk about because if you do have one of those issues, if you have an issue that is not related to taking care of you personally, if you are in a car accident, or in a coma, or you have Alzheimer's, you're not incapacitated, or when you die, you are probably talking about some kind of an elder law issue. If you are talking about elder law, you want to get an elder law attorney. Now, I will say this, many estate planning attorneys also do elder law, okay, but there's not a lot of crossover between the two necessarily. Because like I said, elder law really covers the protection of old people, okay? nursing home abuse potentially. Maybe there's also, like I said, Medicaid planning, Medicaid applications, just trying to get the paperwork and get through the system is a lot of what elder law attorneys do. And they do, here's another thing that they do, I believe, would be, let's say someone is the power of attorney, okay? Let's say someone has done their estate planning, they named someone to be the power of attorney, but that power of attorney is acting inappropriately. And someone wants to either have someone look into the actions of the power of attorney, get a new power of attorney named, or guardian named, get this person kicked out. That is an elder law issue. I don't know anything about how to do those steps. I know how to help you create a power of attorney, select a good power of attorney, and then make sure that everything is set up so that power of attorney works when you need it. But if somebody is acting badly, that is not estate planning. Okay, so it's just really important to know the difference between the two, because the people that you talk to, and the questions that you ask, and the answers that you get can be wildly different if you get someone that doesn't know what they're doing. So that's it. If you have someone that's in that situation and you want some help, I can refer you to somebody. That's what I did today. I said, I can't help you. Here are 3 people that I know that do a good job. Go talk to them, okay? And even though they do estate planning, right, I still sent them away, because that's what we're supposed to do when we're providing a good service. If we can't help, we give help. So if you need estate planning help, please go to estatemeeting.com, set up a time to talk with me over the phone or in person. If you need elder law help, you can also send me an email, or you can set up a time, and I will shoot you the names of the people that I shot over today to help you. But in any event, thank you so much for listening. If you like this video, please hit a like button. If you know someone that needs to hear this, please share it with them. And if you have a question or comment, please leave it. And once again, as always, I'm Christopher Small with CMS Law Firm. We do estate planning, we do probate, we do it well. I would love to talk to you about either of those 2 things. estatemeeting.com. Thank you so much for your time, and I will be here again to talk to you